Oof. Yeah. Gah. Ah. Ah. Yeah. 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 Ah. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Ah. 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 Yeah. 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 Ah. 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 Nah. Gah. Yeah. Rah. Who? What the? Hey. What? What? Ah. Yeah. Huh. Huh? Hmm. Who's there? Hmm? We have a guest. I have another responsibility, apart from being an agent, one that may be even more important. I'm Lily's tutor. Lily has to be intelligent, cunning, irreverent. In order to be the next lead of the Fifth, she has to be well educated. I need some educational books in order to further Lily's lessons. I put in a request for the textbooks. Eve deferred it, saying that she'd need to send someone out to get them, and that we're spread too thin. But now you're here. You got it. Find the books and bring them back to me. If you do, I'll put in a good word for you with Eve. See you around. I got a bit headstrong. Sometimes I overstep my mark, but then she puts me in my place, and I remember I ain't shit. It's best I lay low for a while. It's more important I make friends right now, rather than enemies. Listen, if you want, I could tag along. Watch your back. There's a reason Eve kept me around. I've never lost a gunfight. Ah, perfect. I trust you didn't run into too much trouble. I would never do anything to betray you. What? No. She's been learning political theory, history, literature. I heard you made a good first impression. Keep it up and Eve might take notice. But I warn you, reputations fall quickly round here. Eve, what are you doing? Are you familiar with Eve's daughter, Lily? I don't really know myself. You might want to ask Muriel about that. The books will do just fine. Wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch Lily. Let's head out. I'm glad you've reconsidered. Please, speak to Muriel. Quit wasting valuable time. Thank you for saying so. First impressions aren't everything, are they? Well, maybe we could start over. Consider that time to be now. Yeah, you've got a point there. I won't insult your intelligence. If only that were true. All right then. Lily's a small thing, about 11 years old. If anyone's going to take over the fifth column after Eve, well, in the future, it'll be Lily. Good. That lets me save a bit of her explaining. Good. I'd hate for you to be inconvenienced. Oh, come now, pain in your arse. It's probably just hemorrhoids. I don't. That's why it was a statement and not a question. Patience. When Eve gives me word that she wants to see you, trust me, you'll be the first to know. You have 'em? Eve! Though I can't associate with anyone outside the column. Eve's orders. It'll have to just be you and me. Sorry. Fair enough. Your loss, I guess. I admire your loyalty. For a newcomer, that's admirable. I'm sorry. Sorry for being such an arse. Victor Schmidt has placed you under my lead. I see you've returned. Return when you have those books. Friends, it is. Great. It's been a while since I've been out on the road. Cutting. But I like your attitude. No bullshit, huh? That's a little cavalier if you ask me, but it doesn't matter. Let's get on with it. An audience with Eve is something you'll have to earn. Excitement will get you nowhere. I appreciate your eagerness. Let's get started then. Fantastic. I'll let Lily know. Thank you, outsider. Wait all you want, but that won't impress Eve. Muriel is the head of our tech division. She's a bit quiet, but her heart is bigger than most here. It's a long story, and a classified one. But don't worry, you ain't missing much. Right-o, I'll make my way home and keep myself entertained. Don't be taking forever or I might end up staring at the wall in boredom. All right then, off I go home. Take care of yourself out there. I'll head back to the gaff. I'm not all smiles about it, though. If you ever change your heart, you know where to track me down. All right, I'll scarp her home. Giving me the old Evo, eh? All right, ta-ta for now. Blimey, you're a right numpty for even bringing that up. You must have some right brass neck to ask me that, stupid arse. As far as I'm concerned, you can take our little arrangement and stick it where the sun don't shine. Crystal? Following the likes of you was a right daft move, I'll tell you that much. What the bloody hell? What the fuck do you care how I feel? Shove it. We're so-so. I reckon between us things might pick up eventually. Could be worse, could be better. Why? I'm still trying to suss out what you expect from me. Maybe one day I'll get a bleeding clue, but today ain't that day, and tomorrow don't look good either. You fancy a bit of ring-a-roses, do ya? Bugger off and get moving. I'd rather be ensnared here with you than left to wither in the abyss of me own faults. That about sum it up? Things are having a decent spell, and they keep improving. Just hoping it don't take a nosedive. Look, you're one of the precious few I can rely on. Not many folks have the fortune to have someone like you. You and me versus old Blighty? Those are bleeding brilliant chances. We've got a stonker of a chance. Couldn't ask for better company. You're a bit all right, you know what I mean? We're scraping by all right, I reckon. But in this miserable place, that's hardly saying anything. Where did you find this one? The circus? What on earth do you want? Why are you troubling me? We're done. This had better be worthwhile. We're done, Wayfarer. Get the hell away from me. Stop bothering me. I'm not after a chat. You want to talk? Talk. Otherwise, piss off. You after something or just killing time? Keep treating me like shite and I'm out of here. So, what's the trouble now then? Yeah? Make it sharpish, what's the matter? What you need? Eh? What you after? Okay, out with it. You're speaking, I'm listening. Yeah? Always game for a chinwag, I am. I hope nothing's wrong. Just ask, and I'll try to help. Sure, we can gab for a bit. You wanted to ask something? I've got time to chat. What's on your mind? Anything wrong? You need something? I'll see if I can help. Something on your mind? I hope everything's tickety-boo. Oh, he's a good boy. Don't worry, Pooch. I'll look after him. What's this 180? All of a sudden you're bothered about me faults? Piss off. Judging by your past actions, you didn't give a toss before. Why should you give a monkeys now? Very funny, Kira. But we all have our own masks, don't we? Do you ever get tired of being out the loop, Jack? Batten, I think you've got something hanging off your chin. Oh, it's skin. Yeah. You might want to get to a doc sharpish. You're a dark little dude sometimes. You know that? Don't go burning down the system without me, Kira, all right? You're really grinding me gears, but I haven't petered out yet. But I'm getting real close, mate. Is that good enough for you? Seems you're bent on doing things your own bleeding way. I'm not up for banter. Let's just go. Dunno. I'm starting to reckon I should have stuck with Eve, really. Sure. Fine by me. No problem. Make sure this kid doesn't give away your position. Try not to go feral on our friend here, Gould. Are you having a laugh, mate? You're the one who pulled me out the jaws of death, saved me skin when I was staring into the abyss. There ain't no one else I'd trust to be at me back, and no one else I'd want to take on London with. I ain't no poet, but if you ask me, we're more than besties. We're like kindred spirits, walking through the trials and tribulations of this unforgiving world together. You've got the stones, Wafy. It was your charisma, loyalty and guts that won me over, and I wouldn't trade you for anything. You're the real deal, and I reckon we're going to keep taking on this cruel world together, one day at a time. A leader must be adaptable, as you are. Please let me help her. It's where they turned me into the monster I am today. We need to investigate this. I've got to know what happened once and for all. But let's be discreet about it, all right? No need to draw more attention from Miller's boys. I can see you're not understanding me, mate. Let me break it down for you. Wow, this place brings back memories. After all the shenanigans here went down. You know, Miller's men took hold of it not long after. Rolled right in. This place. It's haunting. All the chaos went down here. Ugh. Come on, let's see who's home. Yeah, this is serious, mate. So pay attention. Lily. She's my daughter. It's a truth that cuts me deep, rips me heart out every time I think about it. Well, back when I was Eve's handler, we got close, you know? We were, romantically involved. Romantic for me, at least. For me, it was love, pure and true. But looking back, it's clear as day it was nothing but a transaction for her. It still shatters me. Aye, that's the cold, harsh truth. How she saw it, it tears at my soul. It's a darkness I carry within me, a burden I can't shake off. Nobody explicitly knows about our past together, but trust me, everyone's got their suspicions. It's the worst kept secret of all time. Even the biggest simpleton could put two and two together, but no one dares say it out loud. It's too delicate a situation. So it hangs in the air, a hidden truth. But I'll always love Lily, regardless of what people say or don't say. It's been a challenge, no doubt. But what matters most now is protecting Lily and making sure she has a chance at a better future. She's the light in my life, the reason I keep fighting. But this wound runs deep, an ache that never truly fades. All I want is for her to find happiness in this world, even if it's not through the love I hope to share with her mother. Don't worry about it at all. I'm not after a debate, just spitting some feelings at you. Nah, mate. Not usually one to blab about anything. But sometimes it's important to share, especially when it helps you understand where I'm coming from. No, I don't reckon I'm getting through to you. I've never been good at these kinds of things. The time for talking's done and dusted, Wayfarer. After everything we've been through, this is what it's come to. Pathetic. Don't need anyone else anyway. Oh, it's too late for sorry, Wayfarer. I get it, mate. It's a lot to take in, and there are still mysteries left unanswered. Some things are better left to the depths of Blighty. What's important is that we stay united and keep fighting for what's right. Aye, mate, you're right. There are so many fucking holes, so many unanswered questions. It's like my depressed mind and yours are seeing the same gaps in the tale. It's frustrating, but I'm glad you see it too. What happened here? What's this? You're damn right you did. Being pissed at you don't even come close to how I'm feeling right now. What's up, John? Shush and listen. So, what's it going to be? You going to get your act together or what? I'll take your sorry this time, but know that I can't keep going like this. I don't need you dragging me down. You keep fucking about with me, it'll be time we part ways. I can't keep pretending everything's okay when it's not. Either start acting like my goddamn partner, or I'm leaving. Stop saying sorry. Look, mate, I need your help. I need to go back to where it all happened. It won't be easy, I warn you. Physically, it'll be hard because it's Miller's men turf now, and they're a tough bunch. But mentally, it's going to be even harder. It's hard to explain, mate. It's like there's nothing left in me, but the nothing keeps growing. I can't rest till I find the truth, until I tie up these loose ends. But even thinking about it drains me. I need closure, or it will keep eating away at me. I need to face that place again, to put the past behind me. I don't have the strength to do it alone. And here it is. Oh, bloody hell. It's sending shivers up my spine already. The answers we need are inside. I can't see shit through here. Glass is so dirty. Muckier than a chimney sweep's apron. Looks like Miller's lot ain't cracked it yet. From what little I can see, ain't no signs of them breaching it yet. I don't even know where to begin, mate. No, actually, I do. Exactly, mate. Oh yeah, Scout's honour. Well, colour me surprised, mate. It's not every day we come across someone like you. If you're true to your word, then you're a blessing to the column. Just been having a big old think, you know. You know, I've got to say, you've really impressed me with your attitude. Most I meet are just trying to survive, barely making a dent in this bleeding wasteland. But you? Nah, you're different. Here you are, lending a hand to the fifth column. Not many outsiders take an interest in our cause, you know. So I gotta ask, why'd you decide to help us? Ain't that the truth, mate? Life's full of ups and downs, twists and turns. But I appreciate you sticking by my side through it all. It means a lot to have someone to share this journey with. Truly a cathartic experience, sharing my thoughts and feelings with you. We may have our differences, but know that I value our friendship. Here's to facing the roller coaster of life together, come what may. I feel it's high time I give you some education on the column. I'm surprised you never asked why I've always kept at arm's length away from Cable Street. Have you ever wondered about that? See, Wafy, it's a bit of a touchy subject, but I reckon you deserve to know. I'm essentially banished from the St. George and Cable Street, kept apart from the heart of the fifth column. Now, I'm still useful because I do all the dirty work from 'em. But it's because I represent a period of the past, a past Eve wishes to forget and move on from. I reckon it's about time you got some education. So listen up, Wayfarer. I'm a bit surprised you've never bothered to ask why I'm always kept at a distance from Cable Street. Have you ever thought about it? Now, I know we had our little tiff before, but since we're all good now, I reckon I can let you in on a touchy subject. The fact is, I'm practically banished from the St. George and Cable Street. Kept away from the art of the fifth column. Don't get me wrong, they still find me useful for all the dirty work. But I'm a reminder of the past. A past that Eve wants to leave behind. Mind you, I ain't sure I should be telling you all this, considering our disagreement. But since we're on better terms, I reckon you've got to trust whoever's got your back. I'm glad you get it, mate. The thought of Lily being weighed down with such a responsibility might not sit right with me, but she's a tough cookie. I'm sure she'll do right. Know what I mean? All right, Wafie. Keep your eyes peeled and check every nook and cranny. You gotta do better than that, mate. Thank you, brother. We've been through our fair share, that's for sure. Thank you, sister. We've been through our fair share, that's for sure. I remember the old HQ having security doors. It's unlikely the Baldies have managed to crack them open. I reckon starting there might just uncover something. It's a gamble, but we need to explore every avenue. So, let's break in and have a gander at what history it has to offer, and hope we stumble upon what we're looking for. I just can't believe it. All these years, I had my doubts, deep down, but I chose not to believe them. Love, you know, it's a powerful thing. It can make you blind to the darkest of truths. But now that I've seen this evidence, this horrific evidence, I can't deny it any longer. Deep down in the pit of my gut, I always had this nagging feeling, this dreadful suspicion that maybe, just maybe, there was some truth to those whispers. But I buried it deep beneath layers of devotion because love blinds you, doesn't it? For me, it almost did it in the literal sense. Now, here we are, confronted with this grim evidence that I've tried so hard to avoid, to deny. Innocent people, lives shattered, all because of her. And I can't deny it any longer, can I? No. It's there, staring me in the face, haunting my conscience. But here's the cruel twist. Even though we both know the truth, we can't tell anyone. Ain't no one left who'd care, who'd remember. Anyone of note within the fifth column, they're all newcomers. They joined after this event, or they've been silenced, sent on deadly missions, never to return. The ones who would have cared, who would have remembered, they're long gone. You ain't got time for me now. You ain't got time for me now. Fuck's sake. Well, you better make the time or we're through. Gotcha. I understand, mate. It's a heavy burden. Take your time. When you're ready, we'll go, yeah? But let me fill you in on the rest of the details so we can hit the ground running when you're ready. Do I look like Sherlock Holmes to you? I ain't no detective. I need your help. No need to say anything else. I appreciate concern, but I ain't Chicken Joe Frazee. What I need right now is action, not words. And a friend who's willing to stand by me. Voila. Seems like you don't have much time for me these days. Whatever. My view's a dusty history to that lot. Eve wants nothing but her vision squarely in front of Lily. Me being there, even if Eve had feelings, wouldn't work for her plan. But to see Lily at the top, Ah, well, mate, that's a sensitive topic. I'd rather not delve into it right now. Just know there are certain reasons that make me a bit cautious and wary of unexpected goodness. Ah, all right, mate. Oh, I'll share. Just keep in mind it's not an easy tale to recount. This cheeky cunt was assigned to me. We'd worked together on a couple of jobs. Well, long story short, she was a Cammy spy. We were like chalk and cheese, but she got real close to me. Just friends, mind. But next thing is, I step out the shower and she's pulled a bloody gun on me. Took me a second to process, but I managed to fight back, starkers as I was, with nothing but me cock in me hand and a rusty mask on my face. I had to do what I had to do to survive. And well, it didn't end well for them. Snapped neck and all that. Yeah, it ain't a pleasant memory, but it's made me cautious. Can't trust anyone blindly, especially when they're wearing the face of Camelot. I appreciate your understanding, mate. Some things are best kept unsaid, you know? Let's focus on our fight against the oppressors and leave the rest for another time. Pay attention, will ya? Oh. Look, to cut a long story short, I've never really bought into the narrative Eve's been peddling. Her rise to power, the hero act, the whole shebang, even the fact that I ended up with my face blown off by them insurgents, it just don't add up. So we're here to get to the bottom of it all. You with me? Most of the grunts I get sent are just following orders without really thinking. But you've got a fire in your belly. I like that. I mean, yeah, clouds. But, well, I'm hoping there's nothing up with you. I know, that's been the key, really. I appreciate it, I really do. You've hit the nail on the head, Wafie. I love Eve. I'll follow her to the end of the world. Nah, shush. I appreciate what you're saying, but please, don't say nothing. Just listen up. Right, no need to beat around the bush. Yeah, grab the popcorn. Look, I understand it might seem awful, but it's the reality of the situation. Churchill quote, right? Couldn't agree more. But maybe you ain't hearing what I'm trying to say to you. I'll head off back home and wait for you there. Hope you realise what you're missing out on. I'm the best cannon fodder around, you know. I'll head back home for now. Don't die out there. I'll find someone back home who'll appreciate my company. But if you change your mind, give me a ring. I'm headed home. But when you're all alone out here, you'll wish you had someone by your side. You're having a laugh, ain't you? Can't get there, sorry. I'd love to go, but it's simply not feasible for me to get there. I'm afraid I can't make that. Can't reach it. Nope, on that one. Can't reach it. Nah, you look like a cunt. I'm bleeding hearting over here and you're giving me stick. I need support, not mockery. Show a bit of compassion, yeah? Oh, this bloody thing I had capitals on. Ugh! Ugh! Ah! Ow! Damn it! Fuck it, that hurt! I'm not done yet! Oi! Fuck off! Something's not right, and you know it. Fuck's sake, cloth ears. No deal, huh? All right, let's stand down. The danger's past. That was intense. Gotta catch me breath. Whew, that was a close one. God, that was a bit fucking exciting, wasn't it? We showed them who's boss. Phew, all right, yeah, I'll take that. Quick brown trouser check. Yep, no, I'm all good. Fuck me, my heart's running a marathon. That was just what I was looking for. Ha ha! Quick brown trouser check. Oh, fuck it. Nah, I'll pass on that one, champ. Nah, that ain't aligning with my values. Can't agree to that, bud. Not happening, matey. Sorry, I can't do that. It goes against my principles. Ah, bloody hell, that hurt. Is that supposed to be sticking out of my elbow? Need a bandage. Ah, well, there goes my tap dancing career. Fuck it. I think I broke something. Ah, my leg. Seeing double. Oh, God. Why are there four of you? Fuck's sake, I see stars and canaries. Oh, fuck. There's claret everywhere. Oh, my kidneys. Oh, I don't like the colour. Oh, that winded me rotten. Oh. Exactly. I guess I just wasn't in her heart. Phew, that's a breath of fresh air, mate. We're in a bit of a pickle now, ain't we? Well, that didn't go according to plan. Where you go? Might have bitten off more than we can chew, eh? We're proper screwed now. Any ideas? Come out, wherever you are. Oi, something's not right here. Keep your eyes peeled. Hold up. Did you hear that? We might have a situation on our hands. Something's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Stay on your toes. I've got a bad feeling about this. Mr. Snowman time. Stay frosty. Oi, look sharp. It's coming in hot. Hit the deck. Oh, goody. A full 1 second. All for me, you say? It's good to show it. I wasn't sure I could. You being here for me really helped. I appreciate everything you've done for me. False alarm, stand down. Looks like we can all relax now, eh? All good. Nothing to see here. Move along. Tommy bots, right up here. Clankers. Suck on this. Ugh, fuck off, you cunty little vampires. Overground, underground, wombling free. Fucking womble. Oh, fuck. Fucking run! Oi, you ugly sod. Come and get it. Walking corpses. Put 'em down for good. I'll show you what a real handyman looks like, you bucket of bolts. Andy Andes, watch it. You're in for a shell of a beating, you ugly git. Ha ha. Crustacean-looking freaks, get fucked. King of the swamp? You're not king of the ring. I'll knock your crown off, you oversized crab. Looks like bacon's back on the menu, boys. I'll turn you into pudding, you filthy little swine. Metal morons, stay alert. I'll deactivate you permanently, you walking tin can. Red shrews. I'll put you down like the vermin you are, you filthy shrew. You're looking pretty hungry, mate. How about a knuckle sandwich? Watch out, famished about. Looks like the hunting is on now. Fucking radsteaks. Radioactive deers. Post boxers, don't let him hug you. I'll return you to sender, cunt. You're not the only one with a stinger, mate. Ugh, winged pests up ahead. Oh, fuck's sake, I hate Ragers. Striped bastard up ahead, cull 'em. Watch out, big cloney boys lurking. Clones big bro, just up here. Fucking hate clones. Clones right up here. Gehenna what? Sludge monster. I'll send you back the Hades underworld, you fiery freak. Pissed off Mother Nature at 12 o'clock. Angry trees, look out. Waste wolf. The fuck is that thing? I've had enough of this shite. I'm sick to death of you watching you butcher innocents. You promised her you'd put an end to it, but it looks like you don't give a rat's ass what I think. I've already told you before that things weren't working out between us, but you just didn't give a toss, did you? So be it. I'm sick of watching you destroy everything we've built together. So I'm going to make it simple and get out of your bleeding way. Let's give him a proper old blighty welcome. Time to show these bastards what we're made of. Don't mess with the fifth column. You picked the wrong fight, mate. I'll take you down with one hand tied behind my back. I've seen tougher rats in the underground. Come on if you think you're hard enough. You fight like a rad roach. You little cunt. Come here. Is that all you've got? Your shite all packed? Ready to start moving? Shall we venture out again, matey? Are you all right, mate? I need to ask you something straight up. What's your honest opinion about the fifth column? But don't hold back now. You have time to talk now. Still want your honest thoughts on the column. Pop your brakes on, brother. You have a minute? Pop your brakes on, sister. You have a minute. Come on, I'd proper like to have a chinwag with you. Look, I'm tired of you trying to peek under this iron mask of mine. So I reckon it's time I tell you the story behind it. Nah, you're doing it again. Stop trying to look under my mask. Come here and let me fucking tell you what's there. I reckon it's about time we have a proper chat. Just you and me. Look, I've been meaning to talk to you. You got a sec? We gotta have a chat, and it can't wait. Right fucking now. Oi, listening up time, and I ain't moving till we talk this out. That's bleeding it. I've had enough. Can we have a quick chat, mate? It's something on my mind. I've been meaning to talk to you. You got a minute? Oi, wait up. We need to have a chat. Oi, listen up. We still need to have a talk. Got it? I wonder if there are any good books left in the library. If I had to do it all over again, I'd skip school and learn how to fight instead. Reminds me of me ex-wife. Cold, damp and always sinking. Ahoy there, me hearties. Looks like we've got a new crewmate. Look at me. I am the captain now. Just kidding, I don't know how to sail. Boats make me uneasy. Is this what happens when you build too high? One little bomb and it all comes crashing down. Imagine working 9 to 5, staring at a terminal screen. Now getting to scavenge food. Much more exciting. I wonder if anyone's still up there, living in the penthouse. Probably got a nice view of the wasteland. All that way up, to come all that way down. Whoops! Ha ha! Imagine getting to the top and forgetting something at the bottom. Ha! Don't mind if I do. Always check the lower shelves. It's where they put the cheap stuff. I'd give my right arm for a good cup of tea. Love a good corner shop. Feels like we're in a bloody maze. I hope we don't run into the Minotaur. This is where the real treasures are. You never know what you'll find down here. Have a good scrounge as we go, yeah? I feel like a rat in a maze down here, mate. Think the rats have it better? At least they still have their homes. Which tube line is your favourite? Look at it all now. All gone to hell. Without water and electricity, we're all just animals. Well, some of us more than others. I wonder if there's anyone left at the water treatment plant. They could use a good laugh. This place is so pretty messed up. Never liked these stations. Always smelled like piss and vinegar. Imagine this gaff bustling with people. Now it's just me, you and the... Fuck is that? The fuck is a Pindar? What is a Pindar anyways? I used to think these places were called Pingu stations. Gotta love warehouses, matey. So many treasures just waiting to be had. If you're looking for something, chances are it's in this warehouse somewhere. I bet this place was full of shiny new gadgets before the bombs fell. Now it's just dust and rubble. Want to play Marco Polo? Wonder what goodies we'll get in here then. Probably radroaches. Always radroaches. Bet this used to be such a beautiful river. Now it's just toxic as fuck. I've heard rumours of sea monsters in these waters. I bet they taste better than radroaches. I used to come here to fish with me dad. Now I come here to scavenge for food. Both are shite experiences, let me tell you. If I threw you in, think you'd die or go all fishy folk on me? Water is wet. Yep. You know what, mate, you and me, we're like peas in a pod. You know, I've met a lot of people in my time, but you, my friend, are one in a million. I've got to say, life's a whole lot more interesting with you around. I've had my share of ups and downs. It's fair to say this period of my life is definitely an up. I trust you with my life, and that's not something I'd say lightly. You're the sort of mate I'd take a bullet for, and I reckon that's saying a lot. Back in the day I thought I'd seen it all, but then you came along and proved me wrong. Thanks to you, I've seen more corners of this city than an old postie. I gotta hand it to you, mate. You're a real survivor. I don't know how you do it. You're the kind of person that makes me believe there's still some good left in the world. You're like a ray of sunshine in this bleak and desolate wasteland. I don't know what I'd do without you. You're a proper diamond in the rough, you are. I must say, you're a bit of a champion, ain't you? Blimey, you're the real McCoy, you are. Got a lot of respect for that. I think things are going real well, yeah. Really very well, in fact. I gotta say, you and me, we make quite the team. Pretty perf, in fact. How's you think it's going? It's all gravy, my end. Not much to say today, eh? You know, sometimes it's nice to just hang out and not have to say anything. Oh, relax. I'm not going to kiss you. You're all right, I suppose. Nuff said. You're neither here nor there, really. Can't say I've got much of an opinion on you one way or the other, mate. I ain't got time for no lovey-dovey stuff, by the way, mate. But if you're looking for someone to hate, I'm your man. When I look at you... Nah, fuck off getting sentimental. We've got a job to do. Time's wasting. We've got shit to do. I do wonder why you ask how our relationship is, you know. Why'd you keep asking that? You think I'm gonna fuck you after you've opened 15 picklocks? Yeah, you're really starting to get on my nerves, in fact, mate. You know that. You think you're so smart, don't you? Well, let me tell you, you're not. You should pack it in. I don't know why I bother with you. You're nothing but trouble, frankly. You know, I think you're a bit of a wanker, actually. You really are a marvellous cunt, you know that. Well, I think you're really fucking annoying, to be honest. The more I contemplate what we've got, the more I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole if you paid me, sunshine. You're a right load of old cobblers, you are. I've met more interesting dustbins than you, mate. You know, I know everything about you. You're just an open book written for very dumb children. I swear, if I could get away with it, I'd put a bullet in your head right now. You're a real piece of work, you know that. I hope you rot in hell. I don't know how you sleep at night, knowing what you've done. You're a monster. You're the sort of person who gives me the raging up, you are. I'd rather swim in the Thames than spend 5 intimate minutes with you. You really are a marvellous cunt, you know that? I just realised that I'd rather a swift kick between the legs than a chat with you. Thanks for your trust, mate. It means a lot to me. I'll do my best to find that balance, to guide Lily towards a future where she can flourish and make a difference. She deserves nothing less. Bloody hell. I've never been one for these sorts of talks. There's no more later. The moment's already passed, and you let it slip right through your fingers. Fuck me. Well, it's painfully evident that Eve's narrative is a grotesque lie. You know, I've always known it, but hearing this confirms it. She's mercilessly taken the old guards' lives to cover her own crime. Fuck! She almost met her own end in her vengeful quest to top it. She's crafted this twisted narrative to portray herself as some kind of heroine. It's even worse than I imagined. Stop acting daft. Oh, you don't know? Well, let me educate you then. Thanks, mate. I appreciate your support. It means more than you know. Let's gather our strength and face the demons head on. Maybe, just maybe, we can find some peace amidst the chaos. Oi, open sesame, you blooming door. I appreciate your support, truly. Ain't that the truth? It's like gold dust to have someone like you by my side, sharing your insights and offering guidance. You're a true gem. I can't thank you enough for your support. You're right, mate. As her father, I should have my own plan for Lily. It's something that weighs in my mind every bleeding day. I want nothing but the best for her, but sometimes the path forward ain't so clear. It's a constant struggle, mate. Part of me wants to shield her from this dangerous world, but another part of me sees the importance of continuing the fight, of standing up for what we believe in. I'm navigating a thin line between protecting her and preparing her for whatever she chooses as her destiny. A tape, you say? Well, let's have a gander at it. Might shed some light on things. I get it, mate. Sometimes it takes time to make up your mind. Just know there's more bubbling beneath the obvious cracks of the fifth column. You're bloody right about that. I mean, it does, but thanks. Let me cut to the chase. Cheers. I feel like I've let you down. Oi, Sherlock, you found anything yet? Bugger it, I'm down! Curiosity killed the cat, eh? Maybe it's time to stop beating around the bush before I really lose it. I had high hopes for you. Thought you were different from the others. Turns out you're just like the rest of them. It's clear now that I was wasting my time with you. So you know what? You can traipse around London all on your lonesome from now on your fucking Todd. I'm finished with you. Bugger off. I'm done with your crap. I'm walking out that door and you ain't going to stop me. Try to follow me and I'll ignore you. Try to stop me and you'll be picking up your teeth from the pavement. My presence reminds them of a time they want to forget, and that's why I'm kept at arm's length. I reckon the reason goes beyond just history, though. It's twofold, if you ask me. And this is the actual crux of me speaking to you. Now, the first part is indeed my past, the reminders of what the fifth column was. But the other's Lily. You see, mate, my connection with Lily, the influence I have over her, makes me a liability in their eyes. They want to shape the future, and my presence could disrupt their plans. So it's not only about history, but also about keeping Lily's path clear without my interference. It's a tangled web of circumstances. Sometimes I wonder if my place is even within the fifth column. But despite it all, I'm loyal to Eve, and I'll follow her lead to the end. All right, I get it. Maybe we'll talk later then. Pucker. All right, report back to me if you think you figured it out, okay? 10-4, apricot and all that. You give someone an inch, they'll take a mile. Trust me, it never stops. We gotta stick together, mate. Can't let no one from outside our group take us for mugs. I thought we were mates, you know, sharing stories, drowning drinks, and fighting together. But now, you're off doing your own thing and leaving me behind like a pile of rubbish. It's like you've mentally checked out about me. It's like it's the first day we met, back when I first cast my gloomy mug at yours. If you're done with me, don't beat around the bush. Don't treat me like some bloody-eyed meathead. I know I ain't worth much, but I do have feelings, innit? She wants Lily to step up, become the face of the movement, ensure it keeps on. This heavy burden, this is Eve's lasting legacy. That's the double-edged sword. On the one hand, I want Lily to find her own path, choose her own destiny. But on the other, I understand the weight of this duty, the importance of carrying on the fight. Clearly, I'm conflicted. I'd support Lily in whatever she chooses. Because the choices she makes will shape her future and the future of the Fifth Column. I only hope she finds her own way, guided by her own convictions, and makes a lasting impact for the cause we hold dear. Now listen closely, mate, because this part is crucial. Eve, she's got a plan for Lily, a plan to cement her in place at the top where no one can stop her vision. Nothing evil, mind, it's all about securing the future. Eve wants Lily to carry on her legacy once she's gone. She wants her to become a figurehead, a symbol of their cause, a leader who will continue the fight. It's about forming a dynasty within the Fifth Column, keeping their ideals alive through generations. All right, Chief, I've got to be straight with you. I've been ruminating on this for a while now. You're too good to be true, you know? It's like either you're a proper godsend of a merc or some undercover agent from Camelot. Look, don't get me wrong, I appreciate all the help you've given us. But in this world, nothing comes for free. Sooner or later, most people start charging for their services. That's just how it is. And yeah, I hear you, mate. But trust me, it's rare to find someone willing to lend a hand, expecting nothing in return. Makes me wonder if there's more to it. So what's your deal? But it's no good me just getting my head straight. This ain't no goodbye. We've got to sort things out if we want to keep this going. I see. Very well. That's it in a nutshell, innit? You're a two-faced cunt, and you ain't fooling nobody. I understand where you're coming from, mate. But sometimes it's hard to form an opinion when there's so much going on. Trust me, though, there's more to this story than meets the eye. No way, mate. I'm not interested. Yeah, it's just not my thing. Not a chance. Just ain't something I'm willing to do. Sorry, but I'll pass on that one, Chief. You're having a giraffe, mate. Not going to happen. It's heartbreaking to see how much this place has changed. The Fifth Column used to cherish it. Done for now, eh? So for now? All right then. Looks like that wasn't meant to be. Buck up, mate. Accept defeat and try again. Let's regroup and come back stronger, yeah? We'll get 'em next time. Let's crack on. Right, let's sort these geezers out. Time to throw down the gauntlet, mate. It's go time. Let's give 'em what for. Let's go kick some arse, yeah? Come on then, show me what you got. I've got all day for you to show yourself. Yeah, mate, I do. It's been a weight on my shoulders keeping all these thoughts bottled up. Speaking as someone outside that circle, like yourself, it offers an unbiased perspective. Helps me sort through my own mind and make sense of it all. You've been a good listener, and I appreciate that. It's got me a chance to reflect and find some solace in the midst of it all. Here's to moving forward, one step at a time. I get you, mate, you're keeping it in the middle of the road. You're not wrong, though. We'll have to see how it all pans out and hope for the best, innit? Don't play dumb. It ain't gonna fly. Yeah! That's bloody obvious, innit? All right, mate, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But keep in mind, if things turn funny, I'll be the first to give you a proper piece of my mind. Fair warning. Don't bugger off too far now, yeah? Yeah, no worries. I'm a big boy now. I'll be here. On it. On it like a car bonnet. Yeah, I've got you. Gotcha. If you just dump all your shit onto me, I'll be pissed. Well, 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 what have we here? Finders keepers, yeah? Let's see what we've got here. A please would be nice? No? Just make sure it'll fetch a pretty penny in the market, yeah? Hello? Anyone there? Fine, ignore me. See if I care. Smatter, got shit in your ears? We talking or what? Fuck's sake. I don't know. One part of me feels like giving you an handshake. The other part wants to tear your bleeding sploon out through your arsehole. I know this ain't easy, but you gotta listen to me. I need to say this right. Keep bothering me all you want. I'm not changing my mind. Time for one of our chats, is it? Yeah, what's on your mind? Anything the matter? You and me, mate. Let's talk. Fancy chinwag, mate? You want to talk? Talk. Otherwise, piss off. This better be good, or you're wasting me time. Keep treating me like shite and I'm out of here. You're skating the line now. What is it? You're getting on me nerves. What is it? Make it quick. What do you want now? What you wanting? You been needing something? All right, be quick about it. Sure thing, mate. Have at it then, you shit. Eat this, you bastards. Fuck's sake, I hope I have enough brass for this. Bloke flies. Look out, bugs. Sometimes I feel like I'm already dead, just walking around with this bloody mask on. Oh, my mask. It's always giving me bloody trouble. You'd think after wearing it this long I'd be used to it. Bloody hell, this place is radioactive. Can barely breathe. Watch out for those mutated creatures. They'll rip you apart. Why anyone would come to this godforsaken place is beyond me. Darkness. It suits me well. Hides the ugliness of the world. And me face. These fucking medieval bastards. No sign of the Holy Grail here. You think they have any Knights of Camelot in America? Keep your head down and your wits about you. These guys are trouble. Ever felt a part of something, yet far apart from something? This blooming mask, it's like a bloody torture device sometimes. Itchy as hell. You know, I literally just saw a nose fall off. I've seen these types before. They're nothing but trouble. Bet they can't even recognise themselves anymore. Don't get involved with these gangs. It's not worth a risk. Had to get info out of a gang member once, who I bent up like a pretzel. Yeah, I really fucking hurt him. Stay sharp. These gangs mean danger is around every corner in this place. Fucking squealers. These lads have got nothing better to do than cause trouble. I wouldn't mess with them if I were you. They've got a mean streak. Hooligans might just be 90% moron and 10% pelvic thrust, but we're not going to just waltz over there, right? Fucking scrubs of London, I swear. Better stay out of these fucks' way. Better not be any delays. We've got a goal to catch. I'd rather face a womble than deal with airport security. Think my mask will set the metal detector off? They're like huge metal birds. Now this is what I call a proper apocalypse survival strategy. This place reminds me of my ex-wife. Strong and bitter with a lot of history. Ha ha ha, that's a joke. Yeah, nah. I'm not sure if I'm impressed or horrified by the thought of camping. I fucking hate camping. Nice encampment, hey? This is where all the magic happens, eh? I'm pretty sure the radiation levels are near exceed safe limits. But who am I to judge? If I had a penny for every time I've raided a factory in the apocalypse, I'd be a millionaire. Or dead. So this is what? Your house? Bloody fantastic. More of that technical doohickey science crap. I feel like I'm in a giant rat maze. This place gives me the creeps. I'd rather walk above ground, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. The BIMT really let this place go, hey? I don't know how these people can stand sitting in the same place for hours on end. I'm pretty sure this is where creativity goes to die. Offices again? Seems like the only constant in my life is fucking office ruins. Here, wanna have some water cooler chit-chat? Peeps used to come here with their kids. Now I come here to scavenge. I don't know why they bother putting up "Do not feed the animals" signs. They say it's not the end until the fat lady sings. Well, I reckon she's been bouncing out the world's curtain call for a while now. Row houses. Horrible. Ah, yes, a council house classic. It's funny, isn't it, how we spend our whole lives trying to make a better world for ourselves and our loved ones, only for it all to go up in flames. Seeing abandoned shit just reinforces the fact I can only rely on myself. I don't need anyone else. Sometimes I wish I could just close my eyes and never wake up. But then I remember there's still work to be done, and I can't let the bastards win. I don't think I've ever seen something this clean in my entire life. It's almost unsettling. Fucking toffs. Everywhere. I could probably find something useful in all this junk, if I had the energy to look. Cool. How much fucking trash is there? I don't know why people throw away perfectly good stuff. Then again, I guess they didn't know there was going to be an apocalypse. I always hated school. Looks like it's still not my favourite place. Cheers. Let me blabber and then tell me what you think. It's just that things have been tough for me lately. Blimey. I'm glad you can see it like that. I'm maybe not feeling proper chuffed about Eve's plans for Lily. But I do agree about carrying on the fight, creating a bleeding legacy that will stand the test of time. I appreciate your words, mate. Right. Good riddance. Nah, it's good. What's that? You're not even going to try and explain yourself. Right, listen up, mate. The plan is kind of simple, but it won't be a walk in the park. We need to haul our asses over to Islington. Now, I can't guarantee the gate's still working, so we might have to go through the Surroundals turf and navigate some sewers. I'd prefer the non-shit route, but c'est la vie, them's the breaks, etc. You know. Once we're inside, brace yourself. We're going to come across those Miller's Men bastards. It's going to be a fight. Our goal is to make our way to the old HQ room. Can't imagine they're using that library for books anymore. Probably a nest of them. So, be ready to fuck up anyone who stands in our way. It won't be pretty, but we need to reach that room. Stay sharp, stay focused, and let's make our way through this bloody mess. You're looking for clues that can help us piece together what happened here the night I got half my face blown off. We're trying to figure out what really went down. Try to work it out. Shouldn't be too hard for a boffin like you.
I never said you did.
Eve! Where do I even start? A little of column A, a bit of column B. Anything I need, eh? Careful what you offer. I might come knocking on your door one of these days, mate. It's as simple and as complicated as that, mate. It's a funny thing, innit? Sometimes life don't turn out as expected. My path took a different turn, but that don't diminish the importance of the cause we're fighting for. This ain't easy for me to say, but I can't keep it bottled up any longer. Even me, well, I got banished. Excommunicated. It's just as good as being dead. Probably only kept breathing because of Lily. Eve probably figured it's safer to keep me at a distance. A dad for Lily, even from afar, is better than no dad. Or, worse, a bad one. Because that's what led to Eve's falling out of favour with the gentry in the first place. Daddy issues. It all goes back to the day I got caught in a bloody grenade blast, mate. Horrifically burned and disfigured I was. The face you see now is the result of that fateful day. See, back in the day, the 5th Column's original territory was Islington. We operated out of the old library, led by a name called Harold Attlee. But the gang was divided, mate. Too much red tape, too many divisions. All I remember is that I was the handler for Eve, there to show her the ropes. Even on day one, she was brash, idealistic, and a voice of power. But after a few years, things came to an end. They tried to silence Eve, framed her for killing some gentry prisoners of war. Men, women, and children. The lot of them. But I know she couldn't have done it, mate. It was all a set-up. She was a threat to Harold's leadership. Stuck her in some kangaroo court, handcuffed and blindfolded. Both Eve and I were at their mercy. Then chaos erupted. Boom! Daka daka daka! Gentry assassins ambushed us. It was a fucking textbook false flag op on their own POWs just to get the upper echelon in the same place, same time. There was a fierce gunfight, an explosion, and everything went dark for me. Now, the explosion blew me handcuffs off, all right? But it also blew me face off. A right bloody mess. Half me mug melted right off there and then. I went up like fucking kindling. Ain't touched pork since. Know what I mean? Eve, though. She handed it to those gentry assassins, avenging Harold Attlee who died in the blast. She damn near sacrificed herself holding on to a grenade, trying to save the others. Fucking martyrdom. Return a sender. She survived, despite losing half her limbs. It was me who scraped her off the floor, brought her to safety. Experimental surgeries, mate. They managed to reattach her limbs. She became a symbol of ultimate sacrifice, unanimously elected leader of the 5th Column. It's an incredible journey for a Wafie. She's a true leader. Eve's will is stronger than ever now, and it's why she leads the 5th Column. But yeah, on topic again. That's why I wear this iron mask, mate. To shield people from my disfigurement. And it's also a reminder of the price we've paid, the sacrifices we've made. I don't know what's crawled up your arse lately, but it seems like you're going out your way to be a wanker. When I first met you, I thought we could make a proper team. You really had the minerals. But the way things are going, it's like you want to push me to the edge of the cliff. What's the deal then? We got a good thing going here, and you're messing it all up. I ain't one for beating around the bush, so I'll say it straight. Cut out the bollocks, or I'm gone. Good to know I can still surprise you. But seriously, mate, you mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you. I ain't looking for an apology or nothing. It's just something I needed to say. Look, I know I've been hiding behind this mask for too long now. It's just that it's a part of me that nobody has ever seen, apart from Eve. But you, You're different. You're the first person I've met who's seen me history, the real history. And I've got to admit, it's scary as hell. This mask is just me pretending to be tough and unbreakable. But you know I'm just a man, with fears and doubts. And that's what's truly disfiguring, this mask that I wear to hide my true self. But with you, I don't have to put on an act anymore. I can just be myself, flaws and all. And I want you to see me for who I really am, without the mask. I want to show you my face so you can see the real me, and I hope it don't scare you too much. I know I'm not the most handsome man in the world, but I hope you can see past the scars and burns. Now, I might just be being a bit fruity, because to be honest with you, I see you as more than just a friend. Maybe it's crazy, but I can't help the way I feel. I know I've got baggage, lots of things I need to work on, but besides you, I think I can face anything. So what do you say? Are you willing to see the real me? Fuck! That's why they're all gone. Sent on missions that got them killed. God! Of course. Now that makes sense. Dictators, they don't keep anyone around who might oppose them, do they? It's the oldest trick in the book. Eliminating anyone who might try something. It's the age-old recipe for tyranny. Anyone new is a bootlicker too deep in her cult of personality. Fuck! I hear ya. It ain't the easiest path to take. But sometimes you gotta follow the breadcrumbs, innit? Even if they lead to a long shot. I owe it to myself to try, no matter how slim the chances may seem. Yeah, you're all right, mate. I appreciate your candour. Let's face the challenges ahead and find the closure we need. Thank you. Ladies first, after you. You first, after you. Can't believe I'm back here, to this place. At the end of the day, it's up to you. We can either turn this ship around or start thinking about parting ways. Look, I said what needed saying. Let's crack on, yeah? Oh, fuck. I'm running out of the red stuff. Lend me an hand, would ya? Yeah, soz, no worries. Give us a shout when you got a bit of time, innit? It's a bit hard to put into words, but lately I've been feeling like things ain't quite right between us. What we had going on was good, but it feels like we've lost our way. I ain't saying it's all your fault, mind. I know I can be a bit of an handful sometimes, a right pain in the arse. But a friendship's a two-way street, you know. We've got to give and take if you want to make this work. Maybe you could think less about yourself and more about us as a team. There's no I in team and all that jazz. Last time we had a chat, I said some stuff that's been nagging me since. I was giving you stick for doing things your way instead of mine. But now I see that was pretty self-centered of me. This is supposed to be a give and take thing, and there I was, trying to run the show solo. Despite me giving you a hard time about our friendship, you still showed me respect and stood by everything I believe in. Look, I stand by everything I said when I took off my mask for you. I know we can stand together, back to back, and I won't let anything get in the way of that trust. I'm sorry for having doubts. Let's get things back to the good times, all right? But sometimes her leadership can be a bit abrasive and not quite true to the core values of the old fifth column. My banishment is likely tied to our different views on how to lead. It's my fault. I've always been rubbish at these kinds of conversations. I tend to waffle. No chance, mate. I'm clueless. I've heard this spiel before, and yet you still let me down. I'm fed up with excuses and having to repeat myself. It's 2 ears and 1 mouth. Stop being an egotistical git, or I'm gone. Clear? Now, let's get moving before I do something stupid that I'll regret. But here's the cruel twist. Even though we both know the truth, we can't tell anyone. Ain't no one left who'd care. who'd remember. Anyone of note within the fifth column, they're all newcomers. They joined after this event. The OG members have long been silent, sent on deadly missions, never to return. The ones who would have cared, who would have remembered, they're long gone.
I don't know. Can you?
Fine, I'll just go back to being a lone wolf. This ain't the first time we've had this chat, is it? I thought I was being fucking crystal last time, yet you keep doing things to get me riled up. Well, keep going down that path, and I'm out of here. Now, did I stutter? Am I being too quiet? Did you hear me loud and clear? Well, mate, you're entitled to your opinion. Then let me tell you, I've seen both the best and the worst within the fifth column, and it's left me with a different perspective. Busy, huh? All right, maybe we can talk later. Well, let me save you some bleeding time. Just start treating me like you used to, and we'll be fine. Now, let's get moving and start enjoying ourselves. Thank you, Wafy. It means a lot to me. Story time now then, eh? The way into the main observation room is up this way. To say we've got a lot to talk about is an understatement. Exactly, mate. Aye, as I said, it's been a challenge. Sometimes I admire my own strength. Right, mate, let's keep all this between us, yeah? Mum's the word, as they say. It's a sensitive matter. It's best if it stays that way. I trust you to keep our conversations under lock and key. Now, let's make like the trees and branch. Fine, if that's what you want. Soon, I hope. Been thinking about this for a while now. Reckon it's time to bring it up. Just hear me out, yeah? This ain't easy for me to say, but I gotta do it. Nah, I ain't sure about this no more. Give me something, anything, to make me stay. What? End of the line already? Well, that's just bloody great. Thought we had something going here. Nah, it's too late for that. In case you forgot, I was knocked out for most of the night, so I ain't got the foggiest idea what went down. We gotta try and piece together what happened here. I reckon if we put our noggins together, we can suss it out. You start over there and I'll start over here, all right? Being the bastard child of the fifth, I learned a valuable lesson. Always put yourself first. All right, you selfish tosser. We'll wait until you're done faffing about. You know, I've been wearing this mask for so long that I've almost forgotten what it's like to show my real face to someone. But with you, it's different. In some ways, I feel like you've already seen it. Not my physical face, but the real me. Me scared, hurt and broken, and you didn't run away. Eve was the only one who ever saw me like this before, and I thought I could never trust anyone else to see me that way. But you've proved me wrong. I value you as more than a friend, and more than a mask for that matter. You're someone I can truly rely on without me having to hide myself. Beyond this mask, beyond these scars, I'm just a man who's as scared and vulnerable as anyone else in this tortured city. Around you, I can finally admit that. I know I ain't perfect, and I've done things in the past that I'm not proud of. But wounds can heal, and so can I. I'm not going to just cover up my scars anymore. They're part of me, and I can accept that now. Suit yourself. Yeah, sure, whatever. Quite the revelation, eh? Fucking biblical. I'm probably just talking gibberish. All right, let's chalk that up as a loss and move on. Gonna tell you a new arsehole. Come here, you little cunt. I'm gonna fuck you up. You're gonna regret crossing me. Thanks, but there's more to the story. Yeah, at least now you can see why I feel like the black sheep. You don't know the half of it.
I don't know, honestly.
Shush, and let me go wax lyrical, right?
I don't know where I am or what the fuck is going on.
Bloody hell. Something is playing games with us.
Oh, this is proper mental. Come out, you bastard. I'm all turned around now.
No chance, mate.
I'm clueless. You're the sod that got us in this mess.
Deal or no deal? Nah, mate, the deal's done. Don't you dare play dumb with me. I know exactly what you're doing.
Glad you changed your mind.
Be better. Be the old you. Life's got its twists and turns, mate. Sometimes the spotlight shines on others, and that's all right. What matters is we work together towards a common goal, regardless of our individual roles. Please, mate, I beg you to listen. It's something that's been weighing on my chest, and I can't keep it in any longer. Fuck's sake. Fine. Just know it's important, and I need your ear. Please, give me a chance to share with you when you can. Knew I could count on you for support. We'll face whatever lies ahead, and if Friar Tucker's with us, we'll uncover the answers we've been searching for. You've come all this way, and we're not going the old bleeding distance. Well then, screw it. I'm staying right here. Gonna try and suss it out myself. Come back when you want to lend an hand.
Shuriken! Nyah!
Crisis averted for now, eh?
Ooh, exciting, ain't it?
How quaint. Sure, lead on. All right then, got your 6. Okay, lead the way, Magellan. Leaving me behind? All righty. Do it in 2 ticks. Back in the game.
Ha! Gotcha!
Over here, over here! Found your arse again. Scrape yourself off the floor, let's fucking go. Out of room. Ain't got much left myself. Don't you got your own pockets? It all comes down to my influence over young Lily, mate. I've been there for her, guiding her, and that makes me a threat in some eyes. Eve wants to shape the future with Lily, and my connection to the old ways, the core of what the column once was, doesn't align with her vision. It's a bleeding relief to know I've got someone like you in my corner, always there to lend an ear and lend an hand. Our friendship, it's worth its weight in gold, and I can't thank you enough for sticking me through thick and thin. You're a true diamond, and I'll never take your presence in my life for granted. Blimey, mate. I can't put into words how much your rock-solid support means to me. Our friendship means a lot, me old mucker, and I'd always be grateful for your words of wisdom. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get straight to the point. Now you're just being rude. Oh, come on, say something. Oi, we were talking here. Ah, so you're curious, are you? Fair enough. I'll try to give you the details without getting too carried away. Fuck it, here goes nothing. I've been wearing this mask for so long that sometimes I forget what my face looks like. It's like the mask has become a part of me, a shield to protect me from the world. But since meeting you've been my shield. I know I can trust you, that you won't judge me for what's underneath. And believe me, what's underneath is not pretty. The scars, the burns, they're a constant reminder of my past mistakes. I was a fool to think I could protect Eve, to think I could save her from herself. But now I see things more clearly. Eve, she's not the woman I fell in love with. She's something else entirely, something dark and twisted. And as much as it pains me to say it, I can't be around her anymore. I want to put my past behind me, to stop living in the shadows of my mistakes. You know, I used to think this face was a curse, that it made me unlovable. But now I see it as a blessing. It's a reminder of the person I used to be, of the mistakes I've made. And it's a reminder that I can always change, that I can always become someone better. Thank you for being here with me, for seeing me for who I really am. I don't know what the future holds for us, but I do know that I want you in it. You make me want to be a better man, and for that I will always be grateful. Blimey, you figured it out. That's a bloody relief. Let's have a butcher's. Good on you. You found the evidence. Now, we can start putting the pieces together. Let me have a listen real quick. No chance, mate. I'm just shocked, appalled, Wayfarer. I need time to let all this sink in, to figure out what to make of it. We'd best get out of this cursed library before more of Miller's lot come sniffing round. I've already died in this place once before, and I've no desire to do it again. Thanks, but let's go. Listen, how about this then? I'll make you an offer. If you start showing me some bloody loyalty, I'll stick around. But if you're just playing me for a fool, our little arrangement will be over faster than a bloke gets shivved in Belmarsh. Now let's get a move on. Hot potato! Catch this! I told you I'm done with you. Now piss off. Get away from me. We're through, remember? Back off. I'm not talking to you. We're done. Get the hell away from me. Sure, we can gab for a bit. I always have time for me buddies. I got time to chat. What's on your mind? Pleasure to be talking to you again. You need something? I'll see if I can help. What you need? You bothering me for a reason? Okay, out with it. You're speaking. I'm listening. Yeah? Fair enough, mate. I can see why some folks are drawn to their ideals. But for me, the reality of it was a lot more complicated. Yeah, mate? Yeah? What you after? The library's a big place, and things have changed since my time there. Truth be told, mate, I don't know for sure. It's a bit of a shot in the dark. Let's get down to business. Looks like it's time to put our money where our mouth is. All right, let's show 'em what we're made of. Charge! Enough chilling. It's time to unleash hell. Looks like we struck gold. Time to fucking cash 'em in. You cunts are not worth my time. Lock and load time. What in the bloody hell is going on with you? Listen up, mate. We've got to sort this out or we're finished. So you're just going to stand there and lie straight to my face. You promised you'd change. Now I'm the bloody fool for ever believing it. I'm sorry, mate. I know I've been a right bastard to you lately. Can we have a chat about it? I need to get this off my chest. Yeah, sure it is, Wayfarer. We're insignificant in all things. Blah, blah, blah. Soz, but no. I'm not some Nietzschean philosopher. I appreciate that, but I also know your curiosity is killing the cat. So here goes nothing. Morning soon. Full English? Sun's coming up soon. Ah, good old London. Whoa! Ha ha ha! A nice day. Wonder how long it'll last. As darkness descends, a hush falls over London, as if the world is pausing in anticipation of some imminent event. Like my snoring. Ha! I can't believe what this city's become. It's a nightmare. I love the rain. Makes me feel like I'm washing away all the filth of the world. Listening to that sound on me mask is like music to my ears. So, what's the plan, Stan? Yeah, nah. Whoever named this stuff Camelot must have been off their rocker. Ah, the fifth. Let's see what we've got here. Eve certainly puts the dick in dictator. In this world, you've got to be strong to survive. Strong enough to do things you never thought you were capable of. Gross, bugs. I hate bugs. I'll stomp on any creepy crawlers to come near me. I don't care how big those bugs are. They'll still end up squished. Fucking horrible cunts. Oh, get away from me, you sentient STD. Look at these poor sods. Just because they used to be human, don't mean I won't kill them. These black market gangsters are going to be rich by the end of this, know what I mean? I'll be keeping my distance from those crabs, you hear? Better watch out. They're quick and deadly. I hate these things. They give me the creeps. Watch your pinkies. You'd think with a name like Mittens they'd be cute. Oh, what a stench. These pig rats are more disgusting than usual. I've heard these pig rats are smarter than your average swine. Don't let your guard down. I'd rather not think about what they're eating round here. I wonder what's going on in America right about now. Think there's pig rats too? I can't tell if these robots are friend or foe. Looks like some tin cans glued together. Goddamn walking toaster. I hate tech. All these clankers can fuck right off. These angelic clones are something else. I don't trust them. I don't like the way they're looking at us. Something's not right. If these clones turn on us, we're kind of fucked. Ain't no angels I've ever seen. Think they could clone Eve and make her less of a bitch? Imagine the good old days when you could actually fly to places. 1 pint of ale and all me worries melt away. A shame it doesn't work for radiation. Let's go to the pub, have a nice cold pint and wait for all this to blow over. Keep drinking. We'll have a Bloody Mary first thing, have a bite, couple more cheaties, then stagger back here and bang, back at the bar for shots. Echo? Echo! I'm starting to think this is where all the creepy crawlies come to party. If I don't make it out alive, remember to tell my mum I love her. I'm half expecting a troll to jump out and ask for my money. It's like throwing a chipolata into an Arctic truck. This place looks like it's been here since the bombs fell. I wonder if they have a time machine hidden somewhere. You call this an encampment? I've read about the labour laws back in the day. Shite was bad back then. Should burn these sweatshops to the ground. I'm starting to feel like a regular here. Why do hospitals always have that smell? It's gross. You look for stim packs, I'll be on chem duty. Ha. Think they have any stim packs? Oh, I've got a boo-boo. I feel like a lab rat in here. Oh, sorry. I don't understand half of what these science types are saying. I hope these fucks ain't the kind of experiment on me when I'm asleep. Fuck commuters. Fuck trains. Fuck the darkness. Fuck this place and fuck you for taking me here. I don't like the way these guys are looking at me. I always thought I'd make a good soldier. But then I remembered, I hate taking orders. I once gave a Tommy a lobotomy. 6-inch nail, duckboard, a few whacks. Don't think he noticed a thing, honestly. I used to think maybe the military was a way to make things better, but now I realise it's all just an hopeless dream. Fuck the army. I don't need nobody. Everyone always ends up leaving or dying anyway. It's just easier this way. I wonder if anyone will remember me like they remember the people these monuments are for. I guess this is what they mean by immortality. I always forget who these monuments are supposed to be honouring. I always thought I'd be stuck in an office job for the rest of my life. It looks like I got my wish. I could use a break from all this concrete and steel. Gotta love a park. A park? A shame we can't enjoy it without getting shot at, though. I bet this place looked better before the fracking disaster. If you're looking for a good time, this ain't the place. I guess this is what they mean by environmental catastrophe. Why the fuck are we here again? I can't fucking breathe. I always wondered what these houses looked like before they were kaboomed. Never realised how much I took indoor plumbing for granted until I actually used a hole in the ground. It's not the first time the world's been left behind, mate. People come and go. That's the way of the wasteland. Urban ruins. My favourite. Not. This place is arse. There's nothing left to believe in anymore. We're all just clinging to life by a thread. It's like we're all just walking corpses, waiting for the end to come. Dark, eh? You know, I ain't got no family or friends. Just this bloody wasteland. But hey, at least it keeps me entertained. Ugh, people. They always stare at me. I always thought the people in power knew what they were doing. Now I'm not so sure. I don't know what's worse, the politicians or the commuters. If I had £1 for every posh cunt in Westminster, I could retire. I really hope you're not planning on sticking around me forever, because I don't think I can keep myself from putting a bullet in your head. You're a right piece of work, you know that? I've met feral ghouls with more manners than you. Been thinking, and I don't care what you do or where you go. Funny how I think that about you, huh? You know, darling, I wouldn't fucking piss on you if you were a Gehenna. But watching you kill innocent folks who ain't even a threat, it's just too much for me to bear. Oi, don't act like you don't know what's bugging me. Yeah, well, you better think hard. We do. I ain't doing this because I want to. It's because we have to. True, you don't have to answer to anyone, but you do have to listen. Let's get back to fixing up London, right, brother? Let's get back to fixing up London, right, sister? Looking about as useful as a one-armed bricklayer, ain't you? It's high time we leave, then. Lead on. Excellent. Let's get a move on. Don't you ever wonder if we're the monsters now? Killing just to survive. It's like we've lost our humanity. Violence breeds violence. Explains a lot about this world, doesn't it? Okay, that was violent, even by my standards. Fuck it, me arm's out of action. You git, me arm's gone limp. Ah, that was my fucking arm. You cold? I don't like this, mate. You're too exposed, and I feel like we're being watched. Well, at least the moon's out. Ain't seen it in weeks. You might want to ease off the good stuff a bit, yeah? You're literally vibrating, like, all the time. You do know that, right? Got a little bit of an eyebrow twitch going on there, I see. Well, this place is bleeding dark, innit? Feels like the sun ain't shone here for years. I'm getting a real bad vibe from this place. It's like the darkness is seeping into my bones. I hate to say it, but this place is making me feel proper miserable. I need a pint or something to lift my spirits. Well, ain't this just the cheeriest place in all of London? You think they've got a gift shop? We can get some postcards for the folks back home. What does this button do, eh? All this tech. Wasted. It's too depressing to contemplate. I try not to think about the future too much. All this tech just confuses the hell out of me. I'm too old to even begin to guess what I think that thing does. Blimey, it's like staring at the sun in here. I feel like a bleeding moth. Can't stop looking right at it. Oi, can we close the blinds or something? My eyes are starting to ache. I know we're both doing whatever's needed to stay alive. Don't really agree with that, but I get it. I don't know why I'm surprised. I've seen selfishness before, but it still stings, you know? Just another reminder that no one can be trusted in this godforsaken place. Not even those you call friends. Cool, this place is so clean it's like it's never been touched by the apocalypse. I can't believe how pristine this gaff is. Someone's been taking good care of it. It's almost unnerving how spotless this room is. Makes me wonder what they're hiding. This is the cleanest I've seen anything in Blighty. It's like a breath of fresh air. Good, it better not. You missed a bit. You've got a bit of ear stuck in your teeth. Need a napkin? Does it really taste like bacon? Nah, I don't like the look of this place. Gives me the shivers. These places give me goosebumps, mate. I'm not sure if it's the radiation or something else, but it's definitely not right. Oi, boss, think we should start a ghost hunting firm? We'd make a killing with these creepy-ass places. Cool, wake up on the good side of the bed today, did ya? Being nice? What are you? Where's the real you? I don't see any hope for this world, mate. It's all just a slow death march to oblivion. But that was a nice thing to do. Gives me hope. You're joking, right? Now that you're back, I feel like a new man. When you're ready, I'll be right there with you. I'm feeling like a bloody champ, and I'm raring to go. You ready to hit the road, mate? Sitting around doing nothing is making me feel like a right wanker. So, what's the plan? Are we getting out of here, or what? I feel like I'm being ignored here. You gonna make a move, or what? Time's a wasting. Do you think they're supposed to look like that? I think I'm gonna chunder. Yep. Dev gonna bath. Nah, fuck this. This world is so messed up. It's like there's no way to fix it. It's just broken beyond repair. Oh, goody. I love seeing man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. You know you don't have to be a cunt all the time, right? Easy, mate. We're out in the open here. Stop being a dick. It's like painting a target on our backs for no reason. Bit mean, but okay. Tighter than a duck's butt you are. Calm it, Ebenezer. You take a ticket from an arms collector. You penny-pinching bastard. Leave 'em something. I don't like the feel of the air out here, mate. It's like every breath I take is going to cost me tickets. Hack that like an art knife through butter. I've seen things in this city that would make even the devil himself tremble. And yet I still find I'm scared of terminals. Acting like that, you'll be giving the MOI a run for their money. Where's the any key? Thanks. I owe you one. Who needs a significant other when you have a healing companion by your side? Just the kick to the system I needed. Out of sight, out of mind. You sure you meant to drop that? They say one man's trash is another man's treasure, but honestly, that's more like anyone's treasure you just trashed. Can I have that? If it ain't nailed down, am I right? For fuck's sake, put it back. Was that worth it? And you and me, we're solid. I'll follow your lead, no matter what. And we're mates. I'll always have your back. But you also know I'll tell it to you straight. I know we ain't been on the best terms, yet I've still got your back, just like you've had mine. No more going round killing innocent folk. I can't trust my back to someone who's lost their marbles like that. You'll be on your Todd. For fuck's sake, doggo, you had me worried. Good doggy. Be sure to keep your paws safe now. Dogs might be in just a small part of our lives, but to them, we are their whole life. You're cool. I wouldn't be surprised if we find some mutated rats lurking around in here. Does nobody own a broom these days? Looks like somebody's mother never gave him a clip round the ear for a messy room. Mate, help me. My head. Hard to see. I'm seeing stars. Bleeding headache incoming. You could choke a dozen donkeys on that. We need to find some cover, boss. I don't fancy being caught out here in the open when the bullets start flying when they see you carrying all that about. Now, we don't call it addiction, we call it being sociable. Drinking? The great British medicine. It cures everything from boredom to heartbreak. Bloody hell, this place is so dusty. Feels like I'm breathing in sandpaper. This dust is suffocating. It's like the world is trying to choke us out. There goes my record for the 100 metres. Leave Pooch alone. Do not let that fucking dog die. Oh, fuck, the vet bill's going to be high. Look at the state of him. I thought you'd have better luck teaching a donkey to play the fiddle than trying to pick that lock. Never mind, I guess. What you making? What's the point in fixing this place up? It's all going to turn to dust again anyway. I think I'm going to start charging a waiting fee. Hold your horses. We need to talk. Right now. This water is wet. Observant, aren't I? Can I dry off now? Water. Lovely sand, innit? Makes me feel alive again. Shame it rusts me mask, though. The world's got a shite, hasn't it? Nothing left but death and destruction as far as the eye can see. I can hear my own thoughts echoing in this emptiness. I think I prefer tinnitus. Fucking quiet, innit? Huh. It's too quiet. Like the calm before the storm or something. In this quiet, I feel like we're the last people left in the world. Fuck me. It's like the smell of decay is slowly consuming everything, even the inside of my nose. God blimey, that's a proper mod, mate. You're a right one for the job. I suppose fixing up your weapon's better than buying a new one. A bad weapon mod's more likely to hurt you than anyone else. Remember that. Why are the pages stuck together? No, I'm just messing. Boss, we got to be careful out here. Ain't no telling what kind of ideas are lurking in them pages. Read anything good? Feeling safe at last? Fuck me, it's been a while. Want me to make a distraction? I don't see the point in lugging around all this junk we don't need. I don't get some people. Like, why bother carrying all this rubbish around? It's not like they were going to use it. Sometimes I wonder if it's even worth fighting for, especially when all it ends with is someone in your pockets. Blimey, that's rarer than hen's teeth on a sparrow. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. You found a right diamond in the rough. That's a real blast from the past, ain't it? Ha! Your pupils are like fucking saucepans right now. Think we can glow in the dark? I could barely breathe in this radiation. It's like my lungs are on fire. Rads again. It's like the whole world is just one big nightmare that we can't wake up from. We need a power station, gamma ray. Power station, gamma ray. We'll never be the same again, no. Why bother picking up this rubbish? Ain't gonna do us no good. Seems like we're just wasting our time grabbing all this junk. Plenty. Being a part of the Fifth meant I killed for a cause. That killing was 'cause you wanted to. So wind your neck in and get your priorities straight. What am I? A bank? Oh, fine. A+ for trying, I guess. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth even bothering to keep trying. Like, what's the point, really? An attempt was made, eh? Donating items. Might as well chuck it in the Thames and let the fish folk have it. If you're feeling generous, just leave it on the curb and let the scavengers do the rest. Got anything else you want to donate? Ooh, you stealing. You know that belongs to someone, right? Goddamn klepto. Right, but just 'cause we're not yapping about it, don't mean I'll forget it any time soon. You're peeling a bit there, me old China. Dunno if you know, but you're going a bit thin on top. Oh, that's fucking gross. It can't be your hair just flew into my mouth. Geronimo! I envy birds. Bend with your knees, not your back. You know what? Nah, never mind. Why are you lugging around more gear than a pack mule in a coal mine? Drop this shit and let's go. I don't see the point in lugging around all this junk we don't... Oh, wait. No, you keep hold of that. Got any arms for the poor? Sharing is caring and all that. Oh, a shiny. Don't waste my time. Make a decision. Is that supposed to bend that way? Boss, we're out in the open here. It's like painting a target on our backs. I don't like this, mate. We're too exposed. I feel like we're being watched. We need to find some cover, sharpish. I don't fancy being caught out here in the open when the bullets start flying. Did you read the survival guides and kind of think, nah, fuck it? Probably about as strong as a wet lettuce right now. Bless you. Oh, look at Moneybags over here being all generous. Being generous is all well and good, but remember it's survival of the fittest out here. The world's gone to shite, but at least it's predictable. Can't say the same for your generosity. You sure you can afford that much? Payday. Nice one. Now come on, let me feel the fibre of your fabric. Oi, maybe we should invest this and start a new fashion trend. Call it third-degree burn victim chic. I'm sure it'll catch on in no time. Whoops. Butterfingers. You shoot at ghosts or something? You need a doctor for that discharge or something? Pack it in. Drinking? That's just a warm-up for a proper blighty night out. I don't think a Hoover has been invented that can handle this much dirt and grime. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Every decibel feels like a new kind of torture. Can't hear fuck all in this racket. Can't even hear myself think. Did you say something? Can't hear shit. Bollocks, they got me leg. Right in the funny place. When did you learn to type with more than one finger? More skill with a keyboard than a professional pianist, ain't ya? You've got more fingers than sense if you think you can do that a second time. I'm sure that's locked for a reason. Et voila. Open sesame. You found bleeding treasure, mate. Listen up. I told you we need to talk. You ready yet? This place is like a fortress. Mighty impressive set of fortifications they got there. Wouldn't want to be trying to get through them. Well, ain't this just the Ritz? I almost forgot we were living in a post-apocalyptic hellscape. This place is fortified enough to keep even the nastiest of critters out. If it suddenly gets warm, it weren't me. I don't feel much anymore. Killing, fighting, murder, it's all just routine now. Like breathing. Not even the slightest bit shocked anymore. The darkness of this world. It's like a cloak that envelops and protects you from the horrors that lurk in the night. Fucking hell, take it easy, mate. You've a death wish if you keep toying with landmines like that. It's a weapon, not fucking hopscotch. If you're not careful, you'll end up in a million pieces, and that's not a pretty sight, mate. Et voila. Open sesame. Did you not see the big keep out sign? No? And just me. They think they can outsmart us, but they've got another thing coming. You see, all these nasties can hide all they want, but they can't outrun fate. Or me. You know, I'm not even mad. I'm just genuinely disappointed with them, that's all. Marco, Polo, you're only prolonging the inevitable. Might as well face it now. A shootout is a fucking shootout. Fucking embarrassing. Wasting my fucking time. Whoa, what the hell is that smell? Was that you? The one who smelt it, dealt it. Still remember getting my first swimming certificate. My mask rusts, you know. Gotta love a swim. Here, where's me rubber ring? Whoa, it's beautiful. It's bloody wasteland. Always stuck in a never-ending nightmare. But that right there is fucking majestic, mate. Something beautiful. That's as rare as a sunny day. Anything beautiful like that is a breath of fresh air. It's a welcome escape from the chaos and grime. Can we stay here for, I don't know, ever? Safety? Don't count your eggs before they're in the pudding. You'll need more than a few tin cans and a prayer to make proper armour, mate. Well, if you're making armour, you must be playing for a pretty bleak future. Guess even you need armour, huh? 5-finger discount time, eh? Put a Jimmy out in their pocket just to fuck with them. Anything in there for me? Check his socks. Give him a good old rummage about. Bloody hell. This place looks like it's been abandoned for centuries. Sometimes I wonder if the only way to survive in this world is to become just as twisted and depraved as the creatures that inhabit it. This place is a testament to the decay and rot that's taken over this world. No wonder it's fallen apart at the seams. Oh, that is fucking disgusting. Oh yeah, that takes me back. Got any to spare? Actually, you know what? Never mind. Bad idea. Fuck knows how you pulled that one off. Keeping it real and telling it like it is. Nice. What you just did is beyond me. Magical. I swear to God. Oh, great. Now I can be bald as well as disfigured. We're getting more radiation out here than at the bloody beach. What's the point in carrying around all this useless crap? Actually, hold up. I ought to have the coast let us in. Hang on a sec. Good idea. You'll have to wait. If you want to join the column, you need to follow orders. And the orders are, no one goes inside. That may be so, but it don't mean you have the keys to the city now, does it? You'll have to wait. Don't hold your breath, sunshine, unless you fancy turning blue. Good one. You're lucky I have a sense of humour. Now turn around while you still can. The boardroom's closed. Stay back. I already told you. The boardroom's closed. Stay back. Officers' meeting. And unless my eyes have done a runner on me, you ain't on the list. This better not be a piss take. Let's see. Nah, Horatio doesn't have the authority to get anyone other than himself in there. You're free to roam the halls, but the boardroom's closed. Who'd have thought the fish folk and tunnel cough go hand in hand? I'm dying to know what lies at the bottom of this particular barrel. Ah, good. Time to meet that spy. You see, it's like strolling into a lion's den. But lucky for us, we're the lions. Miller's men with the fifth column, eh? They gave up Miller a little too easy, if you ask me. So, the Tommies are finally joining the fifth column. Can't say I'm surprised, the way Asquith ran things. Eve's voice. It's like a melody in a sea of chaos. But what she's saying, well, that's a whole different kettle of fish. And I can't say I'm in agreement with it all. Arthur and Camelot defeated so easily. When you name yourself a legend, you're setting the old world up for disappointment. So here it is, the Swan and Mitre. Looks as bad as their name suggests, this place. Fuck knows why you're helping the vagabonds. Seriously. Keep an eye on your pockets, that's all I'll say for now. Sometimes, to achieve greatness, you first have to hit rock bottom. And with this lot, mate, you won't go far wrong. 1 Canada Square for a showdown. You better be fucking ready for what's up there. I really don't get all this, Wayfarer. They may be scum, but trading in your mates for a bag of tickets. A real low blow, that is. So, let me get this straight. You want to try and make peace with Black? That's like trying to pour a pint of bitter in a broken glass. But I suppose a bit of peace in this chaos ain't such a bad idea. History is written then, eh? When the vagabonds sent the syndicate packing, Gaunt stepped up to the mic. His words were like a bad pint, hard to swallow, and left a bitter taste. Mate, the syndicate might have filled your pockets, but money can't scrub away the guilt. Trust me. Oh, this is like trying to stack a deck of cards in the middle of a pub brawl. Here's to hoping they fall in our favour. Vagabonds and syndicate at peace, and you've taken down Gaunt. Well, that's a twist in the tale, innit? Peace with a hint of vengeance, I reckon. Vagabonds kicked out Gaunt. About time someone sorted that tosser out. But blimey, it's like being exiled from your own bloody family. Tough break, that is. You know, after that fuck-up, I was about to give you a grilling. But apparently burning trash is an environmental hazard. Marching into the belly of the beast with a pocket full of hope and a whole lot of uncertainty. Brave or foolish? Time will tell. Fifth column in the House of Parliament. Now we're just taking the mickey. You've got a lot of explaining to do after this, mate. If I'm even speaking to the real you. Who knows anymore? The Normans had their time. Conquered this place back in the day, left their mark, and fizzled out of existence. This lot won't even get that far. Krauts in London? They just won't let it go, will they? And here I was admiring the view. That's one way to ruin a picnic. The sooner this thing is diffused, the better, I say. I hope this is all fifth column business. Otherwise, getting pally with the gentry is not a good look. It may have been an eyesore, but I wonder what it was like going round it back in the day. Oh, who am I kidding? It's probably boring as fuck. Heard stories about this place. People go in seeking fortune and never come out. Might be best just to grab something cheap from the gift shop and scarper. The fuck is that? Mate, these mushroom fumes might be getting to me. I've been thinking. Gaunt and Eve. Maybe they ain't so different. Home sweet home. It's a bit rough round the edges, but it's a big step up from sleeping rough. I mean, really, who needs a building that tall? Imagine spending half your life just waiting for the lift. Imagine turning it into one of these things. I'll still refuse to live here, mind you. I've seen bigger. No one needs an house that big. Not even the Queen. The telecom tower. Imagine all the radio waves buzzing between us. To me, to you, to me, to you. In man's stupidity, we shattered the earth. But most stand oblivious to the flames we fueled. The crater burns. But man's not hot. Is that a fucking walking tree? Nah, I'm calling it. God is dead and we have killed him. Fucking Jack Tars. You know, I really think it's time to take the warning labels off everything and let stupidity work itself out. Shakespeare and his cryptic wisdom. Not for me. There's more wisdom in experience than philosophy. What a shit place to set up a trade post. Would you like a lethal dose of radiation with that? No, thanks. Why are we here? Fuck it. Being patient doesn't get you what you want now, does it? Let's go in. I hate banks. When I was young, a gentry prick screwed me out of my savings because I didn't know my mother's maiden name. Maybe banks ain't so bad after all. Would be a bastard to carry all this out of here, though. What's wrong with you? Can we get out of this hell pit, please? Feeling homesick? The test tube life may be easy living, Wayfarer, but is it worth living? Caw, it's like a fucking Mott and Bailey. One of the few places in London where my mask doesn't look out of place. It's hard seeing people live like this. But I guess with age comes apathy. Good to see the crows still hanging around. I wonder why they stay. I hope it ain't for the food. You know, a gun is no more dangerous than a cricket bat in the hands of a madman. Battersea Power Station. The Cathedral of Power. Even their side entrance lacks modesty. That flag has no business being on that gate. Most of the people it represents aren't even allowed in. Let's build bridges, not walls, they used to say. I bet they never expected cannibals living on them. The London Eye. Man, I have never seen a more devastating insult to London's skyline than this building. Gives the Shard a run for its money. The Shard. Wow. What a world of ideas. Jesus died for your sins, Wayfarer. Better him than us.